Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the Shroud. It's been a while since I've been in Embervale. So, I guess I'll just pull up on the edge here quickly. And we are going to do this little section. I wonder if I did that bit, can't quite recall. And we're going to go up through here and see what we can see. There's still a little bit of fog of war, so hopefully we find some new stuff. These guys don't like to fight. They run away from me. I feel like they should be aggressive. Yeah, piss off, buddy. Okay, so let's just get into it and see what we can find. Into the Shroud. It's been quite a while since I've played Enshrouded. I've been playing Abiotic Factor and Surrounded a fair bit. I'm really looking forward to the new content for Enshrouded. Just something new. I don't have a lot of energy to get creative and build a lot of things, so I haven't really wanted to work on the base or anything like that. And I'm really enjoying Abiotic Factor and doing some content for Surrounded. Now, I double checked to make sure Pacify enemies is off this time, so everything will attack me. And what have we got here? It's probably already on the map. So we've got an Elixir Well in this section. But we'll have a little bit of a look for any nooks and crannies that the devs might have hidden around. I'm really looking forward to the new update. Hopefully, it looks like there's a lot to it, so it'll be plenty of content for me to make, and hopefully some new and exciting stuff. I made a little video on the update talking about things that I'd like in the game and whatnot, things I'd like to see. What did I just hit then? Do they explode? Oh no, their attacks reduce your shroud time. Never knew that one. So we'll do a bit of a lap around the edge and see what we can find. I don't think there's going to be too much, but hopefully there's some little caves and bits and pieces. I love it when you know, I'm sure I've said it, when you venture off the beaten path and find some little random exciting things. A little bit of a cave network or something. But it's extremely hard to see anything in the Shroud, which is obviously the point behind it. What's that? Flame Shrine. That'll be up above. And everything around here is level 11, so it's not going to challenge me excessively. The only thing that will kill me is the Shroud or my stupidity with fall damage. What's this? Lone Thistle. Okay, this is a location. I've obviously already been here before, but yeah, it's been a little while since I played the game, so I've forgotten most things. Get in here and give these blokes a whack. Yeah, it's pretty cool that they have attacks that shortens your shroud time. It's something to make it a little bit harder. What we got in here? I think I mentioned I'd like to see scaling a little bit. I'm not sure how the devs would work it, to be perfectly honest. I haven't really thought it through. But coming back through these areas when you're level 25. But I guess my strategy, I sort of cheesed everything and just sort of got through to the higher tier areas and got higher tier gear, and I focused on leveling and getting stronger, so eventually all of this would be much easier to do. But yeah, I'm really hoping for some mounts in the new updates. It's going to have a lot of verticality, the new map. So having something to sort of fly, or I don't know. I think there was, when I played Ark, there was a dinosaur that you could like hold onto and it'd like carry you and take you up areas and almost like a glider, but you could actually make your way up. Filthy rat. A bed we can sleep in. What's this? Some mycelium. Oh, it's just the shroud time, which I don't actually need. That's odd, actually, because I'm not in the shroud. But there's a shroud time thing there that I can't get. Strange. Completely unnecessary, obviously, because I'm not in the shroud anymore, but... So it looks like the ladder's the only way to get into there. Except that. It'll do the job. Oh no, not lockpicks. Wasting a lockpick on junk. Can we get back out there? Probably could, but not with my skill level. What's that? Just a torch? Ooh, there's a button. What did that do? I guess we'll find out. A rusty sword. Not very useful at this stage in the game. Oh, see if I can't get up there. My timing's pretty much spot on, I believe. Nope. Oh, can we use that? There we go. Clearly there was a path in here. I've always been fond of birds. They weave through the wind so effortlessly. Mayhap mankind can conquer the skies through invention. I shall craft a glider. I'll land among the blue jays. Well, I've already got the ghost glider, so that's sort of a little irrelevant. Now, the button... I wonder what the button opened. I haven't seen a door yet. Haven't really looked through much. Nope. Much down there. Surely, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have a bit of a look around and see what that button may have been for. Is there a downstairs section through here? There is. Alright, that's the door that would have opened. Oh, okay, so this is where we got the mortar from, right. See, I don't remember any of this. I don't remember any of this business. There's another button. Alright. Epic journey over. So that's where you get the mortar from if you're that far back in the game and you need that one. I think there was a new NPC teased in the updates as well, which is good. I'm intrigued to see how much the NPCs sort of interact with your base and whatever they might do. We're gonna get into a little bit of trouble, I'm sure of it, because I'm just running around. Okay. What was that button? Oh no, that's the wrong one. It's been a really long time. For some reason, I'm looking for a shovel. There's a dead guy. Hey, dead guy. What's in this one? Just digging up graves or cash. What do you got? Ah, Hail Scourge. I've not seen that before. I'm not sure if it's part of an update or potentially it's just like a secret special weapon that lives there, so that's kind of cool. I don't think you get... No, you might get something from digging up these graves. But I think it's more the ones with the mounds over the top of them. Which it doesn't really look like there's any more. I'm gonna try and put myself in a little bit of danger just to up the ante a bit so I can... Is that... What's going on here? Apparently my wand is not shooting anything. It's shooting invisible magic. She'll be right. Not too worried. Not too worried about that. I mean, bugs in early access games are going to be there, but as long as it's not game breaking, I don't really care. That's the main thing. If you're getting crashes or, you know, you get up to a mission and you get stalled because there's a bug in the mission or something, that's painful. But for the animation not to play on, or the effect not to play on a wand, I don't really care that much. So I think that's probably about the entirety of the lone Thistle. Something's trying to attack me. Hello, piggy. Piggy, piggy. Oh, we can just jog straight out of the fog here. I don't think any... Do the Enshrouded things... I mean, the Shroud things... Surely they can get to me. Buddy? Buddy. Let's see. Oh yeah, he'll come out of the Shroud. Cool. I thought they might be like stuck in there or something. I never tested any of those mechanics. I thought they may be limited to the shrouded areas. Some more piggies. The stun lock's good. Like, yeah, if you're low level, you're gonna struggle in here a bit. My weapons could use a little repair. Cool looking tree. Slash mushroom, slash whatever it is. A mini dump has been created. Yes. Okay, so after just mentioning that I don't mind bugs in games as long as there's no crashes or anything like that. The game crashed, so I think that's actually the first time this game's ever crashed on me, as far as I recall. So I certainly won't hold it against the devs, but it kind of sucks. Lucky I didn't lose any massive progress in the game. I think it was somewhere around here. So yeah, I noticed I don't have an excessive amount of frames in this game. I'm pretty sure we were just running back down this path when it crashed. So yeah, I don't have a lot of frames in the game, which is a bit of a shame. And my computer really isn't, you know, shouldn't struggle too much, but it does. Obviously the game does look quite beautiful, so I might be able to find some Steam launch options that will help maybe drop it back to DirectX 11 or something, or Shader Model 4. I'll figure all of that out in my spare time. But we'll keep jogging around for now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the first like solid crash I've ever had in this game. So it could potentially be something to do with the new update. Is this a resource? Yeah, amber. A little bit of amber. And they're shooting stuff at me. We're almost back around to the... bit more amber. To the... what were the... Shroud route? Elixir Well. What's that? That should be it, I guess. So yeah, besides Lone Thistle and the Elixir Well, I don't think we're looking at too much in here. I sent the crash report through. It had like a crash dump that you can send through to the devs. So if you ever do get one of those crash logs and you are able, send them through to the devs so they can improve the game in the future. they're pretty switched on, these devs. They're listening to the community and sort of building the game around things that we like, which is always a good idea because we're the ones playing it. I would love to see this game get more exposure. My videos get a fair few views, and there's a fair few. I think you got Pratfall, Luna, two people that I sort of speak with a little bit here or there, and they make plenty of content on the game. So Luna is Gaming and More 95, and I think Pratfall's official Pratfall, so be sure to check out their content if you haven't. I love name dropping other content creators that are playing the same games as me and that I've actually spent some time talking to. I would never sort of promote anyone that I didn't want to, for any reason other than the fact that I enjoy them as people. Mate, do I? Yeah, so I still don't have any effects. Let's just get rid of this quickly. Don't want them pests spawning over and over again. Where did the wraith thingy go? Where did you go, buddy? So yeah, I'm never really gonna name drop people for the sake of it. If I do mention other people, it's because I enjoy their content and I enjoy them as people. I don't promote assholes. Yeah, so I was sort of maxing out around 40-50 frames, which is definitely, it's not ideal for recording. Like, I'd obviously prefer a little bit better, but I'm limited by my rig. Actually, I got ChatGPT to hook me up with some launch options for PUBG, because obviously that's competitive and you really want to be, you know, have the best frames and input lag as possible, and ChatGPT hooked me up good and proper. So I think I was averaging sort of around 80 frames in certain scenarios, and now it's lucky if I drop below 120. So if you don't use launch options in Steam for your video games, you just right click on them and right click on the game in your games list, and down the bottom you should see launch options, and then it's just a matter of figuring out what launch options are going to be best for the game. So the easiest way for me, because you can go through and sift through all the bullshit yourself, but ChatGPT does it all for you in about 3 seconds, so it's much more efficient and easier. So just put your system details into ChatGPT and ask it for the best launch options for your system, and you might just have to play around a little bit with it. I did it for Enshrouded today, and I didn't notice any great improvement in performance, so I just dropped them all off. So, might not always work, but if it does, it's always better to have more frames and less input lag in your competitive games, 100%. So we found the Shroud route. I have 6 minutes 40. I guess I better keep an eye on my Shroud timer because it's getting a little bit low. I like this sort of gameplay. I think it's like Diablo or those style of games where you're just like absolutely slaughtering hundreds and thousands of enemies, and it just feels really satisfying. Then you've got like the sort of Dark Souls style games where you'll just spend 10 hours trying to fight one extremely tough bastard. Get me axe out for them. I've always got backup weapons, so I'm not too worried if everything breaks. And that's about that business. So yeah, that sword that I found earlier, I think before the crash, after the crash, I can't remember. But yeah, I think that might be a sort of special weapon that only spawns in that area. So if you're early gaming going through that section, it's well worth digging up some graves. Don't do it in real life. That's very bad and you'll get in lots of trouble. So that's got its effects. It's just my other wand that's not doing its effects. So if anyone wants to clip that and send it to the devs, because I certainly won't. Too lazy for that business. I'm happy to click a button and send a bug report, but then like clipping a video and yeah. Too much on my plate at the moment already. Now, I would love to be able to just gas it off into the distance there and see if there was anything exciting. There could be ultimately something hidden down there. But there's also a very good chance of death. I would say 95%. I'm actually taking a little bit of damage. It's good. Righty. I love those sound effects. Stabby, make stab stab. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I love doing that. It's so repetitive. Oh god. That meme I cut into of... I'm so glad I found that Conor McGregor like just punching down the street and it just looks the same, eh? I'm really hoping for variation in attacks with those things. Because otherwise you're just going to be like... Forever. Forever and ever. Wow, there's a lot of foggy bastards. It's good to get rid of them. I think it was like Cleatherophobia or something. I can't remember how to pronounce it, but just when you feel like you're trapped, that sort of stuff gives me... I feel like I'm trapped and I won't be able to get out. So these obviously don't do a lot of stun damage either. But as long as I keep an eye on my health in here, I'll be fine. I've almost stunned him. Alright, he's dead. I'm surprised I'm not doing a lot more damage with them. Especially because he's only level 11. And I'm sure I would have upgraded these things and they're at least like... What am I doing here? Tab? B for backpack. God, look at the crap in my inventory. I obviously didn't empty anything. Suppose I'll whack them in there. So they're epic tier, level 29. Fully upgraded. They should be smashing everything, I would think. But I guess it's like elemental. I wasn't really paying attention, but it probably said resisted. Yeah, so that's resistance. But I guess it actually has different types of damage. So that's got Shroud magic, merciless attack. Piercing, cutting. Yeah, so I guess because it's Shroud damage, it's not doing a lot because they're Shroud beasts. And I think we've made our way through here. So yeah, that's just a Shroud route, and there was that gold chest, so... It's well worth discovering everything in the game as you go. Like, obviously I did discover this, and... I would have picked up the weapons and whatnot. And that's about this business. What do we got in here? A message or a nightmare. It's just a lore page. Solitary being came to the tavern as I was closing up. They requested to sit and share a drink with me. Set about telling of an untapped resource beneath the ground. If we dig deep enough, this hooded stranger informed me we shall unlock a new potential for all men. Okay, so can we read into that? If we dig deep enough, untapped resource beneath the ground, if we dig deep enough. That's really intriguing. I wonder if it's something to do with this area. Whether... I might just jump back down here and see. So I imagine it would be in one of the later areas in here. And there should be something significant. So... something that sort of stands out a little bit. To actually dig into. So I don't know, like I think there was like a short or something, someone showed how deep you could sort of go into the ground, but I don't know if they found any specific resources down low. Obviously in Minecraft or something. In Minecraft, I think if you get to like, it's the 13th block level or something, there's, well, let's just punch this bastard. And does that do extra damage? Yep. Yeah, that's where you'll find your like diamond resources and stuff like that, so I don't know if this has the same similar mechanic where you get down low. But I just want to go back down to the Shroud route quickly and see if I can see... Where was the Shroud route? Let's go back down here. So yeah, there might be something sort of stands out. Wasn't paying too much attention. Yeah, if we dig deep enough, we might find something new. That's very intriguing. So that's where our gold, got a bit of a seam line in the ground there. That's where we found our gold chest. I can't really see anything sort of stands out, an area that you might be able to dig into to find a specific resource or something hidden. See, it looks like you'd be able to land on something like that, but is there anything out there? I don't want to die. I'm too young. So yeah, perhaps if you dig in a certain area, you might be able to find something. Nothing that stands out immediately. But I'd actually like to look into that. I'm pretty sure I've unlocked every resource and sort of found everything. Nothing's standing out immediately. If you guys saw something in here that I didn't, then let me know. But yeah, that lore's a little intriguing, a little cryptic. And I guess we'll generally call it for this area. I'll dart back the baits quickly, fast travel, and just repair everything. And then we'll get on to our next section. Done. Back up to here. And I think I'll start right down here and just make my way through this little channel and back out to the main area. So where were we? Down here, right? Yep. I'll quickly dart right over the far depths, the far reaches of it. What's that town? Willow Crush. Dead guy. Damn, he copped it, didn't he? Doesn't look like the sword cracked any ribs, though. That was a very good strike. Went straight through the ribcage. In between. Pain in the ass, rat. Wait, did it just make me use a lock to get into nothing? No. I'm not going to waste my lockpick on that. I was like, surely they're not going to make you use a lockpick to get into nowhere. Alright, that's not a part of the mission. You must stay focused. Music's certainly got a little ambiance about it. Would creep me out if I was lower level and sort of freaking out. Some strawberries. I was about to sing Easy-E then, but I'm not sure this is the audience for that. Buddy. Don't make me destroy the ladder. Oh, is it Easy-E? Maybe Ice Cube. I can't remember, but if you know, you know. If you know what a strawberry is, you know what a strawberry is. Yeah, so if I fall into that, I'm gonna die. Still a little ways up. I might just stick out of the shroud until I get right up there, so I'm not tempting fate the entire time. I'm sure to press the wrong button and end up in that red shit and die. What have we got here? Absolutely nothing. But see, that looks a little bit sus, right? There could be something behind that wall. And yeah, they're increasing the level cap to level 35. I think it was level 35, right? And yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a shitload of new content, weapons, and all sorts of crap coming with it, so... So that'll be great. I wonder if they'd introduce new weapon types. I don't know, hopefully, yeah, definitely hoping for a lot of variation in attacks and things like that as well. Have I been in here? Clearly have. Shroud Root, Grind Teeth Grotto. The grotto. Go away, pest. Where's their home? I don't have one. That was bad. Would just destroy it anyway, but they deserve a home. I love how the targeting, like, it'll sort of just launch you over shit sometimes. Get rid of the pest nests quickly. There's definitely more around, but let's chop this little bastard down. Get rid of the feeling like I'm trapped. That looks like a resource. More amber. Yup. Yup. Oh, they've got a house here. House nest. Same thing. It's their house. Bye, buddy. Was it like the old, like, Mortal Kombats and stuff like that? I guess probably the new ones as well, where you do, like, multiple button combinations to get certain attacks. I don't know how anyone else feels about that, but it's like variation and sort of skill brought into it a little bit more. A little hack and slashy. Can I get that sword? Nope. The Riptide Shield, that might be a spawn where it just always spawns there. So what was the statistics? 11 block, 27 parry, 9 poison resistance. Not bad. Yeah, well this isn't sus. Okay, so that's getting us out of the place. There might be a path over there, but I don't want to die. Seems like clearly there's a path. It's like sort of leading down there, but it's just getting us back around to the start. So yeah, I guess if you came down here, you could just cheese over through to there. Cheese half the shit just to get the shield. You're not worried about the shroud route or anything like that, or you're struggling to get through the section, you just cheese it all and get the shield. Hurrah! Hurrah! Alright, never use the shield. Take that. Get blocked. So, I'm not really seeing any nooks and crannies. Little sections for extra route. Extra routes. Extra loot. And we are back out. So I'll just stick down the edge here. Try not to die and see what we see. I think I'd like to see stuff like that where you really, you know, say you were up here and there was like a cave network over the other side, so you had to like glide into the cave or you would miss it and die. Some challenging areas to enter, not just with the actual beasts around. Dart over the other side quickly. Doo-doo-doo. Is that quicksand? It's not the same as the stuff in the Black Mire. It's the mud that slows you down. It is a good effect though. All of those environmental effects just add to the game. I like it. The Black Mire was a really good update too. I think I discovered pretty much the entire place. 3 or 4 videos in there. Whoop. What was that one? Hazelnuts, that's right. Should be very close to the open area, I think. Getting there. Have to squint a lot in here. It's Really not ideal for my eyeballs. I'm surprised I don't need glasses. Like, I've sat at my computer a lot. I like 8,000 hours in Ark, and that's pretty much all playtime. My eyes should be pretty bad, but so I managed to luck out. I always try to play games in like a reasonably well lit room and not have glare on the screen and stuff like that, because obviously it's very bad for you. And I need my eyes until the day I die, so gotta look after them. Wait, I just came from here, didn't I? Pretty much. Right. See, my eyes aren't perfect. I think that's more my brain than my eyeballs. Now, there might be a little hidden area underneath the willow crush. Through that section. Can't see much down there. I don't know if you guys run what sort of monitor sizes, but I'm on, this is 27-inch monitor and it's about probably 30 centimeters away. Oh shit. From my face, but you'll notice like my head tilting massively to see certain areas on the screen, so definitely a 24-inch monitor might be a little bit better for me on this desk at least. Oh no, I clicked E. I'm not sure if I disarmed it or he went over it. They. I gotta be gender neutral with the rats. I might get in trouble by the PC people. Alright. I'm not seeing a lot, and that's not a part of our mission. What am I stuck on? Really couldn't be stuffed killing every rat. Is it still chasing me? Oh, it's off. I feel like the game was running a lot smoother last time I played it. I'm not sure if there was an update or something, or my computer's on its last legs and it's gonna blow up. But it's more than likely the latter. Yeah, and water being added in the update. By the looks of things, I really enjoyed in Minecraft where you could like just get a bucket of water or a bucket of lava and place it and sort of add to the atmosphere of your base. So something like that would be great, being able to make pools and lakes and stuff like that. You definitely have a lot of fun with it, being creative with it. Making all your waterfalls and stuff like that. Alright, we're going down. We must discover the depths. This is the whole point of the series. Looks like I've just put myself in a really shit spot though, to be perfectly honest. I'm not getting a lot out of it. Except potentially trapping myself. I suppose you can't really ever get trapped as long as you got your pickaxe. What's dying over here? Oh, they're fighting. Interesting that I'm further away and they decide to change their target to me. I think they could just stay focused on each other. They don't necessarily have to prioritize me all the time. Alright, we'll go back down to the edge. To the edge of death. Is there a mushroom? There's a mushroom growing in there. Can't collect it. Can't collect it and die. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Jump puzzle. I do like my jump puzzles as well, actually. Can't remember. Oh, what was it? Unchained. I played it with my housemate. Had a really good time playing it. Shitloads of laughs, but also massively frustrating at times. But yeah, jump puzzles are definitely like an addition that you could chuck into this game to add something to it. So you can make your, because there's no physics on blocks as well, you can make your own jump puzzles. I think it was Pratfall, one of their bases, you had to, they had like a jump sort of section to get into their base. It's a pretty cool idea. So I may have just shafted myself a little bit here. I'll see if there's a, should be able to just get back up here. Rather than digging through the mountains. Yeah, so those things are passive. Can I force it down into the lava? Go. Yeah. Does he die? Oh, I think he's just on the edge. Damn it. Ah, killed a wolf. Okay, where are we? We're just coming back to the large section now. I feel like I'd love another coffee, but I might just hold out for a minute for my health's sake. Yeah, obviously that resisted business would come into play if you were coming through here a little bit earlier game. So, where'd I get up to? It was around that bridge, so doesn't look like there's much of a path down there. And yeah, these guys have a bit of knockback, so you don't really want to fight them too close to the edge. It's one of the only things left in the game that really threaten me is that red stuff. I don't know if there's a name for it. I haven't paid that much attention to the lore. I just call it lava. I'm sure you can tell why. Ooh. Looks a little nifty. I wonder how much damage I do with that. For science. Okay, so we're just getting back into it. Back into the larger area. Looks like we might have a little path here. Now, the fact that there's an actual gate going into here is a little suspicious. Dig a quick little hole and see if it breaks through to anything. I think if the devs were going to chuck anything in, they wouldn't really put it too much deeper than that for the sake that most people won't I have the patience to dig any further than that. Say that, it's just me. I don't have the patience to dig any further than that. So down there is guaranteed death. And it doesn't look like there's much else down there, really. Interesting. So it's like sort of half something, but also not. Alright. So I'll stick on the edge. A bit of a path here, and I guess it's gone night time because it's getting very dark. Even better for my eyeballs. I'm playing a lot of Counter-Strike Surf, if you guys know what that is. A lot of people probably wouldn't because it's not the most played thing out there, but I think most of the people that design those maps are sitting in a completely dark room. And in a slightly lit environment, you can't see shit and you're just squinting, and the style of gameplay is already hardened up, so... a bit of a pain in the ass. It's a pretty big section to sort of sift through, so... there's every chance I'll miss some junk on the way through. I'd almost like to put pacify enemies on at least through these sections, just so I can just focus more on the exploration than running away from these bastards. How much damage do I do with that? Surely fire is effective, but... let him get conscious. Make sure he knows he's about to die. Bloody pest. Thank you all for joining me on another Shroud adventure. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like and sub buttons and join me for more. Alright guys, take care and I'll see you all in the next one.